Hello. Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. In this video, we're going to be taking a quick look at the brand new card, Jean Grey. She's a free ongoing. Players must play their first card here each turn, if possible. Which means that your first card has to go in here, but if the location's full, if it's on like a Sanctum location where you can't play cards, if they don't have a card that can be played there, they can play it elsewhere. So as long as it's possible for them to play a card there, they have to play the first one there. This card is going to be annoying. I just got this feeling. I've seen other people say it as well. The card's just going to be so polarizing to play against. It's going to be so annoying. It's a new control card. I'm a huge control fan, so I can't wait to get my hands on Jean Grey. And I'm going to love playing some annoying decks and annoying people. So we're just going to show you 5 decks. Before I get into the decks, remember the new Spotlight catches are coming out in a few hours. Probably like 12 plus hours from here. So do not open your catches if you're saving them yet. Do not open them. You hear that? Do not open your catches until you see the update for the Spotlight catches if you've been saving them for Jean Grey. So let's get into the decks. Now we've got that out of the way. First deck is going to be a bit of an ongoing deck. Obviously, these are decks that I haven't tried. I don't have Jean Grey yet. But these are decks that I'm looking forward to trying day one. Some of them might be bad, some might be good. The cards are all extremely flexible, other than Jean Grey, of course, because it's a Jean Grey deck. So, ongoing. The idea is just play some ongoing. You know, got Jean Grey, you get Mojo in there. Because they've also got to fill a location. Gives Mojo a big buff. You could put like Armor in there, or Cosmo. You know, Ant-Man, you could put Ebony Maw in a lane, like on turn 3, like Armor, Ebony Maw, and then on 4 go Jean Grey, and then into Mojo or something like that. Obviously you've got Professor X. If you're able to fill up location and get out, go lock out another location, because you know their first card's got to be played in Jean Grey. You've got Mr. Fantastic to reach. You've got Jeff that can be played over places. Iron Man to buff it up. And if you're out there, Spectrum, buff everything up. Captain America. It's got potential. Whether it be good or not, we'll see. Next up's a bit of a memey one that I want to build something along these lines, but it's kind of hard to really build up. I haven't played much Kingpin decks, and you'd have to get a feel for it with Jean Grey. But the idea is, you get Kingpin down on 3, and you Jean Grey on 4 or 5, and then you got Juggernaut to push him out. You've got Stegron to push him out if you even want to do that. You know, you've got Jeff to play double A, Daredevil for some insight, so you can see where they're gonna play. Like if you got Daredevil down, it means you get the freedom to play Jean Grey on 5, knowing where they're gonna have to play, so you can play the Jean Grey in another lane away from your Kingpin and hopefully Juggernaut it in. Maybe. Or Stegron it in. We'll see. Or if you've got a full lane, you could put it in there and Arrow. It's got potential, and obviously if you're out there, you've got Magneto, you know, all that stuff. Whether it'll be good or not, probably not. We'll see. Third, probably the best deck out of all of them, it's just a bounce list with Jean Grey in here. So the idea is you kind of got Jean Grey to just lock people in the decks, because you'll be able to get out quite easily, because you'll be playing Kitty every turn, right? Or most likely you'll be playing Kitty every turn. So you'll be able to get out, and get out of the lane and spread your power around while they're stuck, unless they've got similar 1s or 2s. Should be a really good idea. Might make it bounce a little bit stronger, might make it weaker. We'll see how it works out. Again, day 1 deck, you never know. Next up, just a Guardian deck, another kind of memey deck. Going to use Jean Grey's power to benefit the Guardian, so like Rocket, Star-Lord, Gamora. Got some lockdown with Professor X, Spider-Man if we get out of there, Jeff to reach other locations, Silk to reach other locations as well. Angela, you could probably switch to Angela. I did have Kitty in here, but took out the Kitty, so you could get rid of Angela. No, she's not really important. Last up is a Serpent Lift, another probably good deck. You know, because you could fill it up. You could Jean Grey, into Brute, and then you can ignore that lane, and they're still going to play there. Great stuff. Amazing. Should be fun. So the Bounce and the Surfer are probably the better decks. The Ongoing could be okay. The other two are probably a little memey, but could be some of that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.